on the grounds of Al-Aqsa. It's one of the holiest places in the Islamic religion. And so we've come here today on one of the holiest nights of Ramadan. The crowds are huge. So if anything happens, it could potentially be very dangerous to the people that are here. It's nighttime prayers for Palestinian Muslims. And this year...
Wow. Guys, I can't believe Vice News is showing this. I mean, look at how menacingly they're praying to Allah. I mean, think about that, guys. What if Allah answers their wishes with a space laser? Yeah, I bet you didn't think about that, dude. Nobody thinks about the power of Islamic prayer, dude. Yeah. Thankfully, you know, the IDF is there to stop them from doing so, because they know. They know better. They know what the power of Islamic ray guns look like. Yeah. Someone needs to put a fucking end to this, bruv. Islamic ray guns.
Israeli forces showed up unannounced. So you can see that there is Israeli police actually inside, in the grounds of Al-Aqsa. That's what triggered the protests, and that's what triggered the anger today. Palestinians feel like they're being pushed out of East Jerusalem, the city they...
There was more in the no, it's fine. We moved beyond that. There was more there that I didn't show you.
See is the capital.
This is what I like lliterally scanned through it and it doesn't show it, but then fucking they'll have random
future Palestinian state.
Chat, stop making jokes about it. It's you make it so much worse. Like if you make jokes about it, I will fucking ban you. Just nuke him.
They say Israel is upping its efforts to redraw the borders of the city, but Israel claims it belongs to them, despite the United Nations saying it's...
Hold on.
It's an occupation, illegal under international law. The Israeli police have been arresting loads of Palestinian children. Palestinians are retaliating because so many...
So I need you to see this, okay? I need you to see this because, like, the reason why this is important for you to understand is, like, one, this is occupied Palestinian land, okay? This is occupied Palestinian land. But not only that, but also, like, this is what started the conflict, or this version of the conflict, beyond, like, the everyday existence of Palestinians being brutalized. And not only that, but also... these fucking assholes, they're like so fucking stupid, dude. Yeah, dude, good job with that. So as I was saying, this is not defensive. This happened as a first act. This happened, and that's why like this was asked. Hamas asked for this to stop before the before like the ongoing conflict occurred. I just want you to understand that. I want you to recognize and understand that this is
happy 7 months to us.
This is the beginning of this this version of, like, this iteration of the events.
Young men have been taken away by police.
Hold on. You're saying people just came here to worship and you're giving them shit.
Vaccine gang. Raw dogging COVID. Free Palestine.
Did evangelicals factor in the Iron Dome into their rapture plan? Or are they going to have to answer for their support a nation that's going to bomb Jesus out of the sky? Just curious. Nice job scrolling away. Wait. Have you heard of the Struma, a ship with 800 Holocaust survivors? Turkey incarcerated for weeks until floating them back out of the Black Sea to get torpedoed by Russian submarines. Literal mass murder. Turkey never recognized and apologized for. One person survived. Nice job scrolling away from my comment without acknowledging your country's slaughter of 800 defenseless Holocaust survivors. What? I didn't even know what this. I don't know what this is. I've never heard of this before. I'm sorry if that happened. That's really fucked up. I don't know how you were like
6 months. Thanks for changing my views, Arjan.
what? Like I don't know if you know this, but like I wasn't alive back then. I also don't know what this has to do with like Israel Palestine, but I'm legitimately so confused as to what that was. The Struma disaster was the sinking on 24th of February 1942 of a ship, MV Struma, that had been trying to take nearly 800 Jewish refugees from Axis-allied Romania to mandatory Palestine. Is there anything I can do aside from apologizing for that? I don't know. Does apologizing work or don't tell them about the ship full of Jews turned away by the USA? Oh, of course. Also, the Ottoman Empire does have a literal history of being incredibly welcoming to the Jews that were purged from Spain and numerous other countries. But, you know, that's...
Arjan, our baby is 7 months. Is this too late for the state of Texas?
You had your comment on screen when you were reading someone else's comment and they got mad you ignored them. Does he have more? I want to know where he was like going with this. Would you like me to time travel and would you like me to time travel and I think he wants you to start simping for Israel now out of guilt? Yeah, I mean, it's not going to fucking happen.
Happy anniversary, Daddy.
I really need to know what he was trying to say. Like I gotta understand. Does it can someone I gotta bring back that chatter, dude. I'm sorry, boys. I need to know where he was going with this because it was so insane that like, oh, I didn't even click on their profile. Fuck. What was that? What were they trying to do? Like, what were they trying to say? That like Russian torpedoes murdered 800 Jews, but I am responsible for it, I think. But I need to understand how like I am personally responsible for the actions of Russian torpedoes. Let's see. Nice job scrolling away from my comment. Oh, that's it. Oh, that's literally it. Unsub. Did you watch the Edward Snowden Ponzi video yet? Oh, wow. He was just only here to fucking, again. Wait, what? Oh my God. This motherfucker changed his name.
Daddy.
They changed their name and ran, dude. Seems like you didn't really have a clear or consistent position on this. When you got called out, you literally ran away like a little bitch.
Debated.
Why are homies so fucking bold and brave in the chat until they actually reach their final goal of like getting my attention, and then they turn into the weak Turkish kitten? You know, there's a strong Armenian kitten in the chat doing breakdancing videos, and then when I pull up their logs, they're the weak Turkish kitten that's you know, that needs comforting and getting washed.
Unsubbed. Unfollowed. Finally hit 6 months, let's go.
They're trying to say that you can't talk about Israel committing a genocide because 800 Jewish people were killed by Russian torpedoes launched by Turkey. No, Turkey didn't launch the torpedoes. Turkey didn't offer safe harbor to the 800 Jews that were expelled that were looking for a place to live. Maybe you need to brush up on your Reddit debating to see the clear, flawless logic in this base comment. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the experience of Jews in the Ottoman Empire is particularly significant because the region provided a principal place of refuge for Jews driven out of Western Europe by massacres and persecution. That is literally true, by the way. Okay. That's the other side of it is that like the Ottoman Empire historically has always offered a home and safe harbor and safe refuge for Jews being purged internationally. Except for Theodore Herzl wanting all of historic Palestine to be given to his Zionist project, which Abdul Hamid said no to originally in the 19th century before the British migration happened in the aftermath of World War I.
My ex was Turkish and cheated on me. It was very traumatizing, and you have never acknowledged the impact it had on me. What do you have to say about the actions of your people?
I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry for what the Turks did.
ليش تتفكرون اخذوا ليش؟ على مود شنو؟
As Ramadan continued, Palestinians in East Jerusalem faced stun grenades, arrests, and water cannons. Some of the worst violence seen in years.
That water is, by the way, that water is called skunk water. And that water it smells horrible. Like, it's not even regular water. It's not even just pressurized water, but it's skunk water that is that you're supposed to get fucking sprayed with, and it just like fucking smells like shit. So before I continue with this video, I gotta run another ad at the top of the hour. It's been 2 hours now. If you'd like to no longer see those ads, all you need to do is subscribe. You can do it for $5 or you can do it for free with a Twitch Prime. Another light went out in my fucking living. What the fuck is wrong with this dumbass living room, dude? Crazy. Here's the ad break now.
كلاب حيوانات شو بدك تكبير
حيوان
عادي عادي ولا شيء عادي حبيبي عادي عادي عايش بس هذا ما تنساش اوعك تنسى هذا ايش نسوي.
Wow, he's violently telling his child never to forget the acts of cruelty that they were subjected to today.
East Jerusalem is important to Jews, Muslims, and Christians. It's also the site of the sacred Jewish Temple Mount. But most of the people who live in this part of the city are Palestinians. That's been slowly changing since Israel captured the area in 1967 and started moving in settlers. Jewish people now make up around 40% of the population. And in 2018, Israel was emboldened by President Trump, who moved the US embassy into East Jerusalem from Tel Aviv. It outraged Palestinians, but was celebrated by right-wing Israelis.
It is time to officially recognize Jerusalem as the capital of Israel.
At the heart of the fight over East Jerusalem is the neighborhood of Sheikh Jarrah, home mostly to Palestinian families, some who came here in 1956 after being displaced by Israel when the state was created 8 years earlier. Israel claims Jews historically owned this land. Now, there's a lawsuit to forcibly evict some Palestinian residents, making its way through the courts. Protesters have been turning up since the issue reached the Supreme Court this year.
90 days of my
بسنة 67 أول بيت استولت عليه الجماعات الصهيونية بعد الحرب ب5 أشهر بشهر 11 67 استولوا على أول بيت بالحي وهو بيت عائلة الشنطي.
Mona al-Kurd and her relatives are one of 28 families fighting in court to keep their homes.
صدقوني ما حد من أهل الحارة رح يطلع إلا لآخر لحظة يجوا يشحطونا شحن. بدنا نعيش بيتنا أرضنا.
Other Palestinians have already been replaced by right-wing Israeli settlers.
هاي جيبوا إيش رجاء بدناش
من ايش صار هسه؟ ايش صار؟
كانوا واقفين شباب وصبايا فلسطينيين وهجم عليهم نزلهم بالعصاي. شوف العصاي اللي بايده سرقين هدول سرقين حراميه. انا وياهم بنفس البيت.
هم ببيتك؟
هم ببيتي. تعي شوفي.
He's like, what do you mean? They live in your house? Yeah, like literally.
هذا البيت اللي اخذته ستي لانها لاجئه تهجرت بال48 من حيفا. هذا البيت
هذه
بابا بناه بسنة 2000 لأنه تزوج وجابنا فصار بده مساحة أكبر. بس بابا أنهى بناء البيت وعمرنا ما سكناه. أجا
Yeah, that's the greatest debate is like whenever
I am very
okay,
cool
so
to
this is a part, this is actually really interesting. I don't even think I've talked about this before, but we might have talked about it actually, I don't remember, but like whenever you build like a separate unit into your house, the settlers will come in and be like, well, that's inappropriate, that we're gonna take that part of your house. And they'll literally just like, you build like a fucking outhouse and they're like, nope, we're taking it.
القاضي
This is Muhammad Kurd's sister, isn't it?
سكر باب البيت ورجع على المحكمة وأمر إنه البيت يضله مسكر بحجة إنه مبني بدون ترخيص.
منو يعيش بيها؟
مستوطن شباب مش عيلة.
انتوا تعيشون هنا
وهم هون
وهم يعيشون
بالضبط
هنا.
بابا وماما كانوا يشتغلوا حوشوا مصاري وبنوا هذا البيت.
اوكي.
كله من تعبنا وشقانا. وبعدين أصدرت محكمة الاحتلال قرار بإنه يجوز للمستوطنين السكن في المنزل. طب ما هذا البيت بدون ترخيص صح؟
Dead bodies at
وعليه أمرين
1840,
هدم.
thank you.
طب هو بدون ترخيص على أي أساس بتسكنوا مستوطن إسرائيلي فيه وبتمنعوني أنا كفلسطينية أسكن فيه؟ على أي أساس؟ أني ديمقراطية هاي؟
ايش تشعرين لما تشوفي؟
قهر انزعاج يعني مزعج متعب. أنا ما ببكي لأني ضعيفة أبداً صدقيني والله، بس ببكي لأنه نتعاملش مع دولة عادلة احتلال وهذه أرضنا. أنا انخلقت ربيت وعيت كبرت هون على أساس في يجي حدا ياخدها كيف؟ بأي منطق؟ اللي عم بيصير مناهض للقوانين الدولية. تهجير القسري جريمة حرب.
Thank you, Afrex26.
Hello.
That's it.
Hi,
That's him.
how are you?
Thank God, still alive.
Yeah. You're a difficult man to get hold of.
Yeah, it's
This is Jacob Fauci. Oh my God, his last name is Fauci. Oh my God. This is the famous Jacob who came from Brooklyn and literally settled in this family's apartment. Like, straight up. It's
Palestine
such a
needs to
fucking
hold frame.
insane thing that it's like it's such an insane thing that if I were to tell you that a Jewish guy from Brooklyn went and settled in some Palestinian person's apartment and then literally said, like, if I don't steal this, someone else will, without showing you the video, you would be like, dude, that is so anti-Semitic. Like, you're just fucking lying. Like, you're a liar and an anti-Semite. Like, you are This is a cartoonish depiction that you are engaging in. Like, it's so fucked up. But this is literally the fucking truth. Like, he literally did this, which is so insane. It makes no sense. Like, it'd be like you're doing tropes or some shit. Like, anyway.
Generally don't interview.
I mean, he's just, listen, bro, he's just doing his culture, bro. That's America shit, okay? That's the real America shit. What Jacob is doing here is real America shit. Sorry, Sweaty. Have you thought about how I have to do settler colonialism because I am an American?
But given the circumstances and the bad press that's out there, we decided that we need to do some damage control.
Jacob Fauci is an American Israeli. He became infamous after Mona confronted him and the video went viral.
Jacob, you know this is not your house.
Yes, but if I go, you don't go back. So what's the problem? Why are you yelling at me? I didn't do this.
You are stealing my house.
And if I don't steal it, someone else is going to steal it.
No one is allowed to steal it, ya ammi.
He's been living in an additional part of Mona's house for over 10 years after being recruited by a US-based company called Nahalat Shimon International.
This is why I think your opinion is better than those at TYT. Wait, why? What does TYT say about fucking the occupation of the West Bank? Just don't tell me that they have a fucking both sides like lib-ass take on this. No shot.
Which owns the property under Israeli law.
How did you end up here?
It's a long story. Basically, I needed to move from where I was, and my friend was very, very active in this neighborhood. And he said, you can stay here for the time being.
Do you pay rent?
I have an arrangement with the owners of the house. I don't want to get into personal arrangements and rents and things, but yes, I'm a tenant here. I have no ownership over this property.
You're from Brooklyn?
No, I'm from New York, from Long Island.
From New York. What right do you have to live here?
The right I have is that the owner of the house wants me to live here, and he wants there to be Jews living in this house, and he wants to, and I got chosen for whatever reason. It ended up being me.
So why do you live here?
Because I live here, because it's important, and because not too many people want to live here, and it's important to strengthen this neighborhood, to make sure that this neighborhood is not lost in any future peace deal.
Bro, that is, I mean, that's genocide, homie. Like, he's literally just like, no, we are doing ethnic displacement. Like, he's just on camera being like, we want to do ethnic displacement in this otherwise Palestinian neighborhood. And like, I am a fucking pawn in this battle. Like, I myself am using my fucking, this is bodies in spaces, bro. That's what he's doing, okay? We need to do bodies in spaces.
This is not their ancestral lands. They've not been here for generations. They came here in 1956 because they had nowhere else to be, and somebody...
Yeah, literally, dude. They came there in 1956 with accordance to the United Nations Refugee Association, okay? A refugee agency. Like, they were given that land because they originally were expelled from Haifa, okay? Like, it's not like they came from fucking Brooklyn, you goddamn animal. They came there from Haifa. They were displaced originally. So they were resettled in that area.
Legally put them here. Whatever they're accusing me of is no different from what they're doing and what they did.
So your position here is a political position to keep Palestinians out of it?
Not to keep Palestinians out of it, to keep Jews in it.
And therefore keep the Palestinians who were here out of it?
No, that's not, no.
So who the fuck was in it? Asshole? Who was there?
Almost a year of giving money to a billionaire, Saj.
Motherfucker, dude. Dog, you're from Long Island, okay? You have no ancestral, like, claim to this territory. You're from Long Island, homie.
That's a necessary evil. Whatever situation is, and that's what I was trying to explain in that viral video, they're not coming back here. This part of the house for sure is lost. The second part of the house, unless there's some major miracle, is going to be lost. And they're not coming back into here. So whether I am here, whether I am not here, whether...
Are you fucking kidding me? Yikes, dude. Is this a real? My friends just sent me an Aaron Foster Instagram story. Oh my fucking God, dude. Aaron Foster, who I've been following for the longest time. The main actress in The Boys. Yo, how the fuck are you literally on The Boys and then you post some crazy shit like this? If you learned about this conflict a week ago and think it's harmless to post pro-Palestine without learning more, you should know it is harmful.
Poopy.
Peace is the only thing you should be promoting. Well, okay, saying pro-Palestine is like literally siding with peace. Okay. I'm Jewish and I go to this sushi restaurant every week. A caravan of pro-Palestine people drove by and screamed, "Who's Jewish?" Then got out and beat the shit out of people. How does that have anything to do with being pro-Palestine, dude? What the fuck? What the fuck?
This dude be like, it's okay that we stole this cuz we're gonna steal some other shit later, man, just chill PLS.
Dude, what the fuck? She's not in The Boys? Oh, never mind. Never mind. Never mind. This is like the Bumble person. Oh my God. I thought this was the actress for The Boys. I didn't even check. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Apologies. I literally thought it was like the
Free Palestine.
fuck. False flag. I just false flagged, dude. Aaron Foster is the advisor for Bumble. What the fuck? Oh God. It was Aaron Moriarty that was in The Boys. Sorry. I was thinking of Aaron Moriarty. I fucked it up. Yeah, it's in her IG story. Here, I'll show it to you. Here. This is fucking funny. If you learned about this a week ago, yo, this is actually crazy, dude. Like, if you said free Palestine, oh, you guys clapped them. They're actresses, but this is not. No. This is a real story. This is like popping off in media circles in America right now, or in like Los Angeles circles. I don't follow her. This happened in LA. So what happened is, there's a video of this. I was gonna show it. Here, I'll just show it to you. So these guys apparently, like, Arabs attack Jews. The Israel link says Arabs attack Jews at a sushi restaurant. One, the man in the video isn't Jewish, he's Arab Christian. The altercation became violent after the caravan of cars said free Palestine. Those sitting in the restaurant said fuck you. The video is the video is from has 1 minute where the phone only showed sky or was covered. Apparently this happened, and now because of that, you should not support Palestine. For the record, okay? I'm saying that, like, this happened.
Hassle.
Like, even if these dudes are straight up anti-Semitic, okay? Straight the fuck up. That's completely unacceptable, okay? Anti-Semitism is unacceptable, as you guys know. And that is an anti-Semitic attack. Let's say that this is like a completely anti-Semitic attack. And it could be. It still could be very well. Okay? How the fuck does this have anything to do with, like, saying free Palestine or being pro-Palestine? All Jews are not representatives of the state of Israel. To declare so is literally anti-Semitic. Why the fuck are you literally saying, like, this is a gigantic self-report by American Western defenders of Zionism and Israel's occupation. Whenever they fucking say that, like, it is really fucked up that you are criticizing what Israel is doing to Palestinians, because that's creating anti-Semitism in America. Like, you literally, why are you taking ownership of that? Why are you taking ownership of the actions of Israel against Palestinian people? Like, why? Why are you taking ownership of that? You don't have to do this. You do not have to do this. I am letting you know once again, to all of the liberal progressives who are like, oh, I'm a Zionist, like even though I'm progressive, whatever. Like I urge you to understand, especially if you're Jewish, like, you do not have to defend the actions of Israel. No one is at gunpoint literally forcing you to do so. Okay? Like, this is literally the same as I got beat up by black dudes, so fuck BLM. JVP and other Jewish leftists are organizing Free Palestine protests in LA, New York, and other cities right now. Yeah. Jewish Voices for Peace, if not now. These are wonderful Jewish organizations in America that you should look into. By the way. Anyway, we'll get back to this. I want to finish this first.
Whether it's me, whether it's someone else, whether it's a monkey, whether it's a giraffe, they're not coming back into this house ever. I understand why they're angry at me. I understand why they dislike me. But I did not do this to them. I'm not doing this to them. And as I said, if I leave, I'll be replaced immediately. And I venture to think that whoever comes here is not going to be as...
She likes alt-right videos too. Not Aaron Foster liking Christian Walker IG videos. Oh my lord, dude. Thanks, Aaron Foster. Hey, guys, think about who you're hurting next time you say Free Palestine, okay? There's people out there that want to defend the Zionist occupation and the endless cruelty that Palestinians are subjected to, and you're really hurting their feelings by even acknowledging or mentioning that, you know, Palestinians exist and are humans. You really got to stop, okay? Who's the real victim here? Me! I like Jacob, who's like, I'm an occupier, but kind of chill. We got to run this back. Sorry.
That's not, no. That's a necessary evil. Whatever situation is, and that's what I was trying to explain in that viral video, they're not coming back here. This part of the house for sure is lost. The second part of the house, unless there's some major miracle, is going to be lost. And they're not coming back into here. So whether I am here, whether I am not here, whether it's me, whether it's someone else, whether it's a monkey, whether it's a giraffe, they're not coming back into this house ever. I understand why they're angry at me. I understand why they dislike me. But I did not do this to them. I'm not doing this to them. And as I said, if I leave, I'll be replaced immediately. And I venture to think that whoever comes here is not going to be as easygoing as I am.
Free Palestine.
Bro, come on, bro. I'm like a chill occupier, dude. You know, I'm just like kind of fucking chill with my occupation. Like, why can't you just...
Free Palestine.
Don't you recognize that whoever comes in after me is not going to be as chill as me? You know, I'm the kind of occupier that you can smoke blunts with, you know? Just be thankful. Dude, that's fucking nuts, dude. That's when your everyday reality as an occupier is so fucking clouded. Like... It's crazy. It's just crazy. You're starting to look like Rollo from Vikings.
Jacobs and Nahalat Shimon International's unyielding stance is being challenged both inside the neighborhood and in court, where lawyers representing the families argue it's illegal under international law to displace anyone from occupied land.
Just a reminder that the people doing this to the Palestinians there are an occupying army, okay? Like, they don't have their own fucking police force. They don't have anything, okay? It's just an army that is treating them like enemy combatants, and they're fucking peacefully protesting in their own neighborhood. Like, think about America, right? Think about the USA, where we talk about, like, our police force brutally mistreating our own citizens, like beating the shit out of our own citizens, like... They don't have that. This is it. This is like the fucking brutal occupying force that is operating like their police force.
They're also arguing that there's a double standard.
I.e. the most moral military force on the planet, according to Israel.
Israel allows Jews to return to their homeland, but not Palestinians.
It's okay. I don't want to cause a problem. I just want to ask you why. I want to ask you why you've taken the man.
Motherfucking thumb, dude. Look at this thumb. Bro, hey, look at that. Hey, cop phrenology is back on the market, boys. Hey, back the blue, boys. What are you going to do? Born to be a cop, dude. Literally, this guy. I mean, even the lady is thumb-like, dude.
Pogo.
They got those lady thumbs too.
I am a Zionist now.
I mean, how are you going to tell me this guy wasn't born to be a cop? How are you going to tell me this guy was not literally born to be a fucking cop, dude? You can't. That guy popped out of his mother's pussy being like, all right, it's time to regulate. What's going on? I need to do an ocular pat down on the doctor. You know, let's assess the situation kinetically. Like, this guy's a thumb. Straight up from birth. Born a thumb, forced a cop.
I want to ask you why. I want to ask you why you've taken the man.
Nahalat Shimon International did not respond to our request for comment.
So, Nahalat Shimon International is the American Jewish real estate company that was an international real estate company, but I think it's like based out of America, is the official landlords now of that area. Okay, so that's why in 2007 when they purchased that land, they started really gearing up and like really fucking pumping settlers into that region.
Across the street from Munna's home is a house that belonged to a family pushed out in the last round of evictions. We found Abu Ayman al-Ghawi alone, sitting outside his old house.
So you used to live in this house across the road. What happened?
رمونا بين ساعة والتانية للشارع، كسروا الابواب، ضربونا احنا واولادنا.
Oh yeah, if you want to stay there, by the way, the IDF comes in and fucking kicks you out. Like, you have no court system that will defend you. It's Israeli courts. You have no police force to defend you. You have no standing military to say, like, fuck off. Like, this is our area. These are our people. No, they just forcibly remove you from your fucking home, and there is nothing you can do about it. Can I do that in Beverly Hills? Can I wish, dude?
نسواننا حملونا بالقوة ورمونا.
So this is just like 100% American pushing agenda via IDF? No?
برا.
Were you given any help, any money, a place to stay? What sort of support did you get?
يعني هم ما قدموا أي مساعدة، لا بيت لا إيجار. يعني تصوري احنا قعدنا هون تحت هذه الشجرة مقابل بيتنا 7 أشهر.
So what happened to all your belongings that were in the house?
أخذوا كل العفش ورموه، احنا بنعرفش وين راح العفش. بقول لك ما طلعنا إلا بالأواعي اللي علينا، بالملابس اللي علينا بس. كنت أنا لابس أواعي النوم. مرتي طلعت بدون بابوج، بدون شحاطة.
How long exactly have you lived in this house?
في سنة 1962 أنا انولدت هون. القدس هذه حقنا إحنا، مش حق المستوطن. المستوطن اللي أجا من أمريكا ولا من روسيا ولا من ألبانيا هو مش أحق مني إنه يعيش هوني. أنا انولدت هون، دمي دموعي في هذا البيت.
Arya King, a right-wing activist who was appointed one of East Jerusalem's deputy mayors last year, says
this guy is a fucking freak. This dude, literally insane. Okay? Just wait to hear what he has to say about Palestinians. Absolutely a fucking freak.
Arya King,
also a cop skull on this motherfucker too.
Right-wing activist who was appointed one of East Jerusalem's deputy mayors last year.
Right-wing activist, which is code word for psychopathic ultra-nationalist Zionist who's bloodthirsty for the genocide of all Palestinians. Let me translate that from American speak for you, okay?
To the Jewish people.
when we are Jews in the States, in Australia, in England, in Jerusalem, we are facing to one place. Haram al-Sharif, Temple Mount.
I mean, that's religion.
Of course.
Talking about a religion when you're talking about people and the land and where they live, is it irrelevant?
Absolutely.
So you can't really justify ownership over religion when there are so many different types of Arabs.
Of course not, but I'm just explaining that the way that we see Yerushalayim, it's different way than any other religion. As a Jew, you can live.
Oh, never mind then, dude. Yeah, just murder all the Palestinians then. My bad, bro. Sorry. Hey, my bad, bro. We'll just step outside. You do your thing, dude.
Everywhere in the world.
Sorry, dude. Oh, shit, dude. You see it differently. Oh, okay. I didn't realize Jerusalem was exclusively holy for just the Jews. I didn't realize that. My bad. All the other Abrahamic religions, whether they're Christian or Muslim, like, haha, well, we see it differently. So, my bad, bro. He's literally just like, it doesn't matter. It's just Jews see it better than others. So,
you can be the most Orthodox Jew. If you don't live in Yerushalayim, you cannot keep the entire commitment of God.
Do you want to see a Sheikh Jarrah that is Jewish?
Of course.
Without Arabs?
I want to see Jews, yes.
Deputy mayor, by the way, dude. Oh, he literally is like, I hope you get a fucking bullet to your dome to some Palestinian dude. I remember seeing that video.
As the neighborhood waits.
God damn, that's a fucking nice ass cab, dude. Holy shit. Wait, let me check the license plates. 1 second. Huh. Look at the color on the license plates on that cab. I mean, not an apartheid state, by the way. Not an apartheid state, by the way. Nice Mercedes cab with yellow license plates. What does that mean again, boys? Oh, that means they can go everywhere because it's an Israeli license plate, whereas the Palestinians in their own neighborhoods can't go anywhere because they have the green license plate.
As the neighborhood waits on the eviction appeal, support for the families is growing. Police are getting more aggressive.
What do you think about the anti-Semitic response to the whole thing? The what anti-Semitic response to what thing? Anti-Semitism is unacceptable and unjustifiable. It's just unjustifiable. You're not doing anything positive when you're being anti-Semitic. You're a piece of shit and you're an anti-Semite. I don't know why that would be a retaliation to this, though. Okay?
As it's getting closer, the smell is getting really, really strong. Oh, you can see everybody just ran inside because they don't want to be sprayed with that. It smells like sewage.
Yes, they sprayed it here too, right?
One night, police even raided a Palestinian resident's house for playing loud music.
It's skunk water, by the way, what they're spraying them with, just to make the entire area and the people smell like shit.
Wow, been a while since I was here, but a lot of viewers.
Cases of anti-Semitism and racial violence against Jews has increased in the past couple of days in response to the whole Gaza and Palestine situation. Yeah, fuck those people that are being anti-Semitic and attacking Jewish people. Those people are pieces of shit. Like, straight up. Those people are pieces of shit. If you attack Jewish people,
just got my heart broken, chat.
You are a piece of shit person. Like, you're not doing anything positive. You're just a gigantic piece of shit. I have a very I have a serious anti-collective punishment arc here. Okay, I am consistent on my belief that collective punishment is horrifying and terrible, kind of at the heart of my criticisms of Israel and the way that it brutalizes Palestinians, because I am against collective punishment. Be careful though, dog whistles, man.
Pog.
What do you mean, dog whistles, man? Explain to me where I have dog whistled against Jewish people, just ever. So you think people are just being anti-Israel as in a country and not as in Jews? There are people who are anti-Israel and anti the actions of Israelis, specifically the IDF, and then there are anti-Semitic people. Anti-Semitism does not justify, or anti-Semitism is unjustifiable. All Jews already do not represent Israel. That's fucking ridiculous. So, you know. But when we are talking about what Israel is doing and the ongoing occupation, for people to be like hate crimes against Jews are rising, it hits me with a little bit of like all lives matter on in this regard. It's a separate issue. Anti-Semitism is a consistent, ongoing problem in Western countries. It is probably growing because dipshits are using Israel's actions as a justification to hurt Jews. Those people are anti-Semitic. To bring it up while we are talking about this iteration of the occupation, though, seems a little weird.
למה לא אסור? תגיד לו איך חבר המוזיקה אני מחבר גם הוא עליך ספרי
I hate that. Like, I hate that so much because, like, to be anti-United States is not to fucking hate every single American inside of the United States of America. Okay? To be anti-Kingdom of Saudi Arabia does not mean you are Islamophobic. The only argument that ever fucking consistently holds, though, unfortunately, is like, oh, if you're anti-Israel, that means you must hate every Jew on the planet and you're anti-Semitic. It's a fucking ridiculous take, dude.
At HasanAbi 7 months of learning about learning things I never thought I could learn about. Thanks Ajan love from Peru Hasan.
Hey, fuck this piece of shit. This man is a fucking animal, not a man. What a psycho. What a sick freak. Sharmuta!
On another night, police detained Muna's younger brother and held him for hours when he was trying to go home.
That's Muhammad Kurd's twin, I'm pretty sure, right? Doesn't he have a twin? Remember, Americans love talking about how, like, yeah, hell yeah, brother, I got a right to defend, you know? My Second Amendment is to protect the first, but, like, as soon as Palestinians are like subjected to this sort of shit, they're like, yeah, why don't they just like roll over and die? That's so weird. I know the time stamp is coming for. Hold on, I just want to look at it myself. Let me see. This is just a fight, but there is like more that comes up in a second.
We all appreciate what you do. Heart.
I think there might be a dead body. Oh, they don't show it. Never mind.
Comrade.
Hold on one second. Sorry, I just got to make sure that there is no like. Okay, it starts at like 8:18.
On another night, police detained Munna's younger brother and held him for hours when he was trying to go home.
That's a child, bro. Straight up. That's a fucking child, bro. It's crazy.
وهسه تعرفون هو وين؟
احنا ما بنعرف بس رايحين نشوف اذا هو بمركز الشرطه الرئيسي يعني. انت اللي اعتقلت اخوي، الله يبارك لك ويكسر ايديك يا حيوان يا ابن الكلب.
Yeah. May God not bless you. May God break your arms, you hayvan, son of a bitch. Oh, I love that, dude. That's awesome. Hayvan.
As Ramadan neared its end, Palestinians flocked to Al-Aqsa Mosque, and Israeli police once again stormed in. Hundreds of people were injured, but many medics were prevented from entering.
We've been outside for a while, they wouldn't let us in. We've now made it into the ground. There are the remnants of stun grenades everywhere. East Jerusalem is at the heart of the Palestine-Israel conflict, and right now, it's exploded. Palestinians are taking refuge inside the Al-Aqsa Mosque.
Remember, bro, they said the doors were open, so, you know, sorry, we had the stun grenade the inside of the mosque.
While Palestinians barricaded themselves in the mosque, close by, right-wing Israelis, including Arya King, celebrated the date Israel captured.
For the record, this is why they did it. I just want to let you know. Remember the deputy mayor of Tel Aviv on his last broadcast? We watched this video a couple days back on the show, where the deputy mayor of Tel Aviv, who used to be like a left-leaning commentator on television, said, "We brutally suppress and occupy Palestinians on our holy days on purpose ahead of time, where they have to idly sit by, their lives ruined, just so we can celebrate." That is precisely why this Al-Aqsa Mosque shit happened, so that because they were gearing up for Jerusalem Day, which is inherently a fucking genocidal holiday. Okay, sorry, Jerusalem Day celebrates the occupation, the illegal occupation of the West Bank. Okay, it celebrates the illegal occupation of Jerusalem. It is completely illegal, and also it is a very far-right, ultra-nationalist, ultra-Zionist, reactionary ass holiday where during Flag Day they just like walk through the entirety of Palestinian neighborhoods and sometimes beat the shit out of Palestinians that dare speak out against them. So That's the reason why, because they are going to the Wailing Wall in the end of it, if I'm not mistaken. That's the reason why they wanted to make sure that they violently and brutally suppressed the Palestinians that were also there, celebrating Eid, and celebrating the end of the holy month of Ramadan.
Jerusalem in 1967.
A lot is happening right now. Al-Aqsa, what you call Jerusalem Day, Sheikh Jarrah. Do you think that this is a very delicate moment?
It's a delicate moment like many other moments we have here. And we passed many moments like that, and we will pass this also.
What do you want to see in the end? What would make you happy?
To see the temple built at the Temple Mount, where the Dome of the Rock is the Holy of Holiness. We believe and we trust God and we believe God, that it will happen. And we need to do everything that it will happen in our days.
In retaliation for the storming of Al-Aqsa, Hamas, a Palestinian militant group that governs Gaza, fired on Israel. At least 13 civilians have been killed, including 2 children. Israel responded with a disproportionate show of force, leveling apartment buildings and newsrooms in one of the most densely populated places on earth. To escape is impossible. Israel has closed off the crossing into the blockaded strip. So far, over 200 Palestinians have been killed, including 61 children.
There isn't blood, but I just want to be
When the
safe.
bombing stops and the international community is no longer watching, Mana will still be fighting, including at Israel's Supreme Court.
The residents of Sheikh Jarrah say court cases like this happen on a monthly basis, but they
Instead of pre-watching it on stream, do it before the stream starts. It's your homework, or even better, tell someone who makes your playlist to do it for you. How about, I don't have time to pre-watch every video that I want to play on stream because I'm too busy fucking your mother in the pussy. Sorry. Motherfucker said, it's your homework. Bro, what the audacity, dude. The fucking audacity. Sorry, dude. I'm fucking your sister and fucking your mother as well. So, unfortunately, I don't have any time to pre-watch every single fucking video that I play on stream. Okay? Did I disrupt your wonderful flow? Is that what that was a problem for you? Now I'm gonna fuck your grandma as well.
still say, despite the amount of times they've been here, they have no faith in the justice system.
بنقول إنه هاي الأرض إلنا وإحنا بنقول إنه هاي الأرض مش إلهم.
In the coming weeks, the courts will make a decision on the cases of 28 families appealing eviction. If they lose, they'll be left homeless.
When you're sat inside there as a Palestinian in an Israeli court, do you feel the same as them? Do you feel equal to them?
حسيت إنه يعني أقل حقوق من حقوقي إني أعرف ترجمة.
Is that good? 3-month subscriber. Was that good for sensitivity? Did I stutter? Did you appreciate that? Now you're permanently banned too. Does anyone else want to get some? Because I will fucking nuke you. Oh my God, I will nuke you so quick. Fucking idiots, dude. You're being sensitive. Yeah, why don't I watch 8 hours of fucking video in the, what, how many hours, however many hours of the day that I have where I'm not on stream? Including ones that literally just came out. Like this literally came out while the stream was starting. Like this came out while the stream was starting. Why don't you pre-watch a video that came out as the stream was starting? Hey man, let me just say something. Why don't you find your own stream? Like, why don't you, start your own stream? If you have such wonderful ideas of how to stream to 42,000 people about significant problems that are happening around the world, why don't you just do it on your own? Literally, like, it seems like you have such wonderful ideas.
My mom says to please come over and quote, do your homework really hard in her butt, love you 5
Okay.
months strong, baby.
Vice was at your house. Couldn't you have asked him for a preview? Yeah, literally. It's your homework. This motherfucker said it's your homework. I can't get over it, dude. Like, that is 100% the guy who fucking shits on his waiter, okay? 1000%. That dude is the type of dude who goes to Applebee's to literally brutalize the waiter after a long fucking day. You know what I mean? Hey, it's your homework. Like, next time, make sure you only give me my tap water from the left side. It's actually not correct, according to etiquette rules, to serve me water from the right side. That will be taken out of your paycheck, by the way. I was planning on giving you 10% tip, but now I'm actually going to give you 9.5% tip.
ترجمة بالعربي ما كان فيه أول على آخر بقول إنه إحنا بنتعامل مع نظام استيطاني ما بده إيانا إحنا كفلسطينيين مقدسيين نضلنا موجودين في أرضنا بدهم يعملوا القدس الموحدة بدهم يجلوا ويشيلوا ويمحوا يعملوا تطهير عرقي لكل الفلسطينيين الموجودين في القدس ما رح نخلي يعني ما رح نحمل حالنا ونطلع نقول لهم تفضلوا هذه بيوتنا مستحيل أنا قلت دائما بقول أنا رح أربط حالي بجنازير وأضلني قاعدة ببيتي مستحيل أطلع يجوا يسحبوني سحب.
Israel's vaccinating everyone besides 5 million Palestinians. Yeah, that's a good title.